Tell me, are you ready for the time of your life? Yeah, we don't need a lifetime, all we need is tonight. All I need is your anatomy right next to me, that's right. Come and chill with a star until the morning, baby, where I'm going.
The stereo is booming, the speakers are right. The spotlight is shining, everything's bright. Come along with me and everything will be fine. You could have the time of your life, 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 the time of your life.
All right, everybody, we are incredibly excited to be here tonight. We are incredibly excited, like we said, to be here at the Asylum tonight, right now.
That's right, Score.
And as you guys know, the Asylum is a club that is just an anything goes, fun place, and that is the only reason they let us come, because we're sort of an anything goes type program, and you're going to have a great time tonight. We have a whole lot to share with you guys, and I'm very, very excited because we've got something special that Nani's probably going to do for us tonight. She doesn't know it yet, but we'll get to it before the end of the show. Did you know that?
Please tell me it's not the funky chicken dance. Please. I was a little worried that being kind of at a high energy, hard rock place, we would have to warn them that management is not responsible if you break out into some Rammstein screaming.
Oh my goodness. Well, I tell you what, the beautiful thing about this CCN Club Tour, guys, right now there's about 200 clubs in the CCN network, and the clubs are as diverse as you can imagine. There's rock clubs, there's jazz clubs, there's techno clubs. There are just live music venues, just a wide variety of different types of entertainment. And it's always exciting for us when we get a chance to do a club that has a very high energy feel like Asylum has tonight, being a rock club. So not only are you going to get some great tunes, because as secret as she tries to keep it, Nani's a pretty awesome DJ. So the music is going to be bumping, but we've got a lot to talk about, so we want you to strap yourselves in. TP your friends, anybody that is looking to have a great time tonight, because what we're going to tell you will knock their socks off. And what do we have coming up next, Nani?
Well, we have a little bit of that music that you were just talking about. I kind of dug out some things. I hinted a second ago, and
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what, guys? We are going to rock you, and then we'll be right back with some incredibly exciting stuff.
Guess who's back? No joke, got used, smoke dope, paid dues, refused to give up quick. Now there's 10 million motherfuckers on my dick.
So what? Say how? Say who? Fuck what? Fuck me? Fuck you. Come clean, you know I will. Drink a fifth of Jim Beam and still stand still. I'm the illest fool, cooler than the water in a swimming pool. Fly like a seagull, kicking like a mule, more jams than a Beatle from Liverpool. I deliver, fool. Now who the fuck are you? I'm Kid Motherfucking Rock from the old school. Got more money than Matchbox 20. Get more ass than Mark McGrath. They say I'm cocky, and I say what? It ain't bragging, motherfucker, if you back it up. They say I'm cocky, and I say what? It ain't bragging, motherfucker, if you back it up. I'm from the outskirts of Detroit, Rock City. A-shirts, Cadillacs, big titties, skinny models, you can keep those. I like big corn-fed Midwestern hoes. Don't you know? Talk fast, pimp slow. Show up to black ties and t-shirts and slippers, sipping liquor, fuck models, love strippers, known as the Big Tipper with the Big Dipper. I got queens holding keys to my zipper. Fuck a real good girl. I got the baddest bitch in the world. They say I'm cocky, and I say what? It ain't bragging, motherfucker, if you back it up. They say I'm cocky, and I say what? It ain't bragging, motherfucker, if you back it up. In Hollywood, I got acres of land laid back in the woods, holding shares, cool like Fonzie, rolling Lake St. Clair in my 40-foot Donzie. You got a Bentley? Wow. I got jets with wet bars and trucks with gold plows. Bitch bow when I pin through for the kid, the rock, the red, white, and blue. Who knew the kid would be everything from old George Jones to Jay-Z? Baby, I'm sick of getting ripped off, so pissed, about to be pissed off. Macking me, cause you know I'm paid. That's why I'm slapping my gardeners and fucking my maids. Never mind my age, but if we're taking numbers, 15 million sold, motherfucker. They say I'm cocky, and I say what? It ain't bragging, motherfucker, if you back it up. They say I'm cocky, and I say what? It ain't bragging, motherfucker, if you back it up. Cocky, and I say what? It ain't bragging, motherfucker, if you back it up. They say I'm cocky, and I say what? It ain't bragging, motherfucker, if you back it up.
could have been the last one I lie with. You could have been the owned one. I should have been the one who died. You come around when you finally face this. You come around when you find me faceless. Fuck me like you hate me. Dig it up and pour me out. Fuck me like you hate me. I love the sound when you come undone. Fuck me like you hate me. Fuck me like you hate me. Fuck me like you hate me. You come around when you find me faceless.
All right, everybody. You know, I have to tell you, I believe in starting, you start strong and you finish big. And those are some hot tracks that came out. You guys get that? You guys feeling that? You hearing that out there? All right. Very, very good. Well, for those of you who've had a chance to work with us in the past or come out and be a part of what we're doing, one of the things that we really try to do is we make sure that when we're doing something, it's about something more than just what we're doing at the moment. And us being here at Asylum tonight and going to all the other clubs is actually about something bigger than, just doing an event tonight. See, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Nani, you know this. You kind of tell them, why are we doing this club tour? Sort of a prep for something, isn't it?
It is a prep for something so much more exciting, so much bigger. It's really a kind of fusion, mixed reality event when we bring in artists, entertainers, and other kinds of people too. But those are the exciting ones.
Absolutely. And you know what? You really put that well. What happens, guys, is that we see SL and other virtual platforms that we work on as sort of the next phase of social network. We think that people are going to be much more excited about having a digital form and being able to interact with one another much more than they're going to want to post words on a wall. And we're seeing all types of things that confirm that in other forms of media and communication. And with that, we're saying to the companies we work with, the artists we work with, that now is the time for them to really get in on the front end of this and to come in here and let us take them around to all of our clubbing venues where they can reach hundreds. And as we simulcast, that becomes thousands. And it's basically this brand new way for them to get their content out, their latest projects out, their latest books, and all of that. But in order to have them come in and really be handled effectively, we're sort of going through the paces and watching how we're being handled, watching how the events go with us. Because we wouldn't take a client that we're doing, a project with in First Life and just kind of throw them in here and see what happens. So this tour is almost a beta test that lets us get out there and lets us gauge and take notes and improve upon this experience of moving from venue to venue in this virtual, social, commercial network that we've created, and you guys are a part of that. And we think it's something historic, and we're excited that Asylum has, asked us to be here tonight. It's such a great club, and that you guys are all with us. And we hope that if you have any comments, questions, anything like that, that you're going to talk to us about it. And we had something that we covered on the radio show that was incredibly exciting last night. And I was hoping Nani could tell you guys about the crow's nuts.
Are you sure it wasn't about the dungeon here at Asylum?
No,
I'm waiting for that part.
Well, what was that?
Oh,
What was that?
the cronuts, the croissant donuts,
That's right.
the Frankenfoods.
The
Yes,
Frankenfoods. Guys,
Frankenfoods.
I don't know about you, but there's these Frankenfoods, and it's this new movement where you combine things like Taco Bell has the what is it? The taco waffle, and what was the other thing? Nani?
Twilly. There was a ramen burger. There was the Twilly, the Twinkie hot dog bacon wrap, the Pepsi flavored Cheetos, the pretzel buns. Those are all over.
Oh yeah, all of that stuff. And I don't know about you guys, but mixing the foods together and like that, and creating all these sort of hybrid tastes and all these other things, I think really just go to how incredibly bored we are with everything just being what it is. So we're in this really desperate search to mix stuff up, throw stuff together, find something new, because really when you think about it, if you don't put some effort into making things fresh, it gets really boring, doesn't it? Even stuff you really like.
So we're gonna revolutionize the world by turning them all into super hot, super cool cartoons. Because let's face it, we all wanted to be that comic book cartoon hero when we were little kids. We're gonna give it to them. We're gonna give them their dream.
That's right. Who needs Botox when you can come in and get mesh?
Get meshed.
What I mean?
Get
That's
meshed.
right. Very good. Well, guys, continue to stay with us, hang with us. We've got a lot more that we want to talk to you about here at Club Asylum. Thank you, Monster, for having us. Love it, love it, love it.
I'm on the train that's pulling the sick and twisted, making the most of the ride.
in my breath. Can you see it? But if you feel it, the scorpion sleeps right in my hand. A poison needler, an evil wheeler. How can I make you understand? Can you see it? But if you feel it, the scorpion sleeps right in my hand. A poison needler, an evil wheeler. How can I make you understand? Alright, said it's alright, yeah, alright. Alright, said it's alright, yeah, alright. I've been like shindig, but I'm addicted. Killing like cattle is what they saw. I feel like something in the Congo. Dead were the women, not the warriors. The last great road show, the canvas tilt goes. Arms and the wings in the Fillmore's tails. Reap the high go and keep the down low. Into the mind of a melting man. Can you see it? But if you feel it, the scorpion sleeps right in my hand. A poison needler, an evil wheeler. How can I make you understand? Can you see it? But if you feel it, the scorpion sleeps right in my hand. A poison needler, an evil wheeler. How can I make you understand? Alright, said it's alright, yeah, alright. Alright, said it's alright, yeah, alright. Can you see it? But if you feel it, the scorpion sleeps right in my hand. A poison needler, an evil wheeler. How can I make you understand? Alright, said it's alright, yeah, alright. Alright, said it's alright, yeah, alright.
550 it is. But I just want you to know that this is wrong, Tony. And it wasn't so long ago. But hello, Tony. Tony.
Yeah, I get it, you're an outcast. Always under attack, always coming in last. Bring it up the past. No one owes you anything, I think. You need a shotgun blast, a kick in the ass. So paranoid. Watch your back! comes in the night. You can sleep with the gun when you gotta wake up. When you gotta wake up and fight. I created the sound of madness, wrote the book on pain. Somehow I'm still here to explain that the darkest hour never comes in the night. You can sleep with the gun when you gotta wake up and fight for yourself. When you gotta wake up and fight for yourself. When you gotta wake up and fight for yourself. When you gotta wake up and fight for yourself.
Well, Score, what do you think of the music so far?
Oh my goodness, hey. I'm telling you what, if you are out there and you are not moving, something is wrong because it is hot here in Asylum tonight. It's pretty hot every night that I've been over here.
Oh yeah, it's always packed, and it's a new club. Did you know that? It's fairly new.
You know what? I've been watching Monster just really be on point in putting this venue together and making it so it's fun, making it so it's different. And the times that I've kind of popped in on these guys just because I was making the rounds, it was cool. And I knew that this was going to be a spot that if you want to come meet great people, have a great time, and just relax, this would be the spot. I mean, funny conversation, great interaction, no drama, definitely a fantastic place to be a VIP and hang out.
And I hear he's a pretty cool DJ too. You know.
Oh yeah, and
Real
funny
people person.
Ooh, funny dude. You know, and now we have to take a moment too and say where we're going to be at next week.
So I'm kind of looking at China in the audience. Yeah, Funk City. We're going to be at Funk City next week.
Now listen, let me tell you something. It's Funk City and it's funky, but I got to tell you, there's a lot going on over at Funk City. I'm talking about everything from the best in biker fun to radio to just a whole list of things to entertain you, tantalize you, sustain you. I mean, no dull moments in Funk City. And we want you there with us next week. Same Indie Nation time.
Same Indie Nation channel.
Yes, you feel us, guys. And we just think that's exciting.
We do. We have a lot of exciting things going on, Score.
Tell me about some of them.
Well, we have the...
I bet you were going to say...
Sorry. What, Indigo?
I bet you were going to talk about how
What?
we've got the brand new...
10:30, right?
The Clubbing
We have
Connection...
the Clubbing Connection Network Facebook. Yes, I was going to tell you about that.
Talk about that.
And then
Okay.
suddenly, there was like rain of little bats from the sky. I had to take care of that. It's all good. So yes, if you go to the Clubbing Connection Network at Facebook, you like the page, you can get all of the news first there, actually, before In World, because we post a lot of things up there. You can also get hooked up with our avatarpronline.com. You can go to members, community, create your own profile there, look up all of the owners' CCN great events. A lot of them go. They post up things. They post up some fun pictures, too, things that you can only see there on our website.
Hey, that's awesome. And guys, one of the things Nami and I cannot stress enough, this whole process that we're doing is about impacting not only your second life, but rocking your first life too. And see, in the end, there's only one life with multiple interfaces. You only get 24 hours in a day. And if you spend it here, it's 24 hours that's gone there. So with that in mind, make that 24 24 hours count in both realities, in both lives. And that's really what we're about. We're a bridge between SL, RL, virtual, actual, physical, and the online, sort of almost metaphysical. And this is about plugging in, getting paid, getting appreciated, and recognized for a whole lot of hard work that clubs have been doing since the birth of SL, but never really getting the credit for. You know what I mean? Where would we be, Nani, without the clubs?
Bored. I mean, who can shop for all of those hours in the day? I certainly can't.
Well, where would you wear where you shop without the club?
I don't know.
I mean, you know, you get some fantastic shoes. You want to show them off someplace.
That's true. That's true. And you know, where could I do that other than the clubs?
That's right. You get dressed up, come here. You know, not here. When I say this, I don't mean here. You get dressed up, get hit on by some weirdo because you look good. I
don't know about that. But where else but SL? You walk into some place and everyone's like, "Oh, what do you?"
Yeah, some place with somebody wearing a freeness on their head. You know how that is.
Those are some of my favorite dates.
Yeah. Well, we can talk about that.
You've seen my gestures for those.
That's right. That's right. Well, guys, Nani really hit the nail on the head. This is about broadening the experience. And there is a whole world of people out there who are looking in through the other side of the looking glass, and they're scratching their heads saying, you know what, we don't quite understand this, but you guys are the guys to bring us back in since we all left SL and reintegrate us, re-energize us. And the Clubbing Connection and all the wonderful owners like Monster and the folks over at Funk City and the folks at Dirty Little Secrets, and the wonderful people we love so much from Body Shots, and the other 197 club owners. All of you, you're a part of something bigger than we are by ourselves, and we're glad to have you. And we're very excited about that.
And we like spoiling you. Squirt forgot that part because right now, for example, we have a contest where if you just put a CCN picture and tab in your profile pics, we pick 3 to 4 people. Every month they get a magazine spread, photos with our super cool art staff. They get promoted, here and everywhere. They get gift cards, all kinds of cool things. And that's one of our ways we like to give back because we love working with you guys.
We love it, and there's a whole lot of features I think that maybe people don't even get a chance to use. Like if you need help with staff, reach out. We're plugged into so many different things. We want to help you with that. If you are a clubbing person and you're looking for the hottest place to go, reach out and we can refer you to the clubs in our network. We have something for everyone. This is a full service at your disposal, no expense. Just golden ticket to a world of pure fun and imagination. And I don't think I could say it any clearer than that.
You could sing it in Chocolate Factory style.
You know what? I could.
Or I could just get back to the music. I mean, we could do that too.
You know what? Let's do that so we don't knock everybody out.
Let's do it.
Just be
something new, something borrowed, and I'm not so sure about the something blue part, but you know, we'll see.
We have a little bit of music going in the background, apparently, so we'll stop the music so we can say our, good nights and then get back to the music. I think they're trying to say that.
Well, you know what, guys? Thank you. We had a wonderful time, and don't forget, next week, Funk City and IM us for all of the things we have going on, because we have a lot of stuff that we want to plug you into, okay?
Funk City contest, Facebook, Lions, Tigers, Bears. Great time with CCN. You want to be in that CCN group, hit up Melanie, Heath, Scorp, myself. Any of us can give you a tag.
All right. Well, do we get to let's get out of this booth now and get down and have some fun ourselves for a little bit. How about that?
All right. Back to the music.
If there's a problem with the in this song, we can
fucking edit it out for the fucking goddamn radio. Goddamn ass, motherfucking bitch ass face. Suck my big fucking black and I wanna see that ass clap.